Alright, good morning everybody. Hello, and welcome everyone to the stream. Excuse me. Stupid post-nasal drip. How's everyone doing today? Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially time for new release hype. Today, ladies and gentlemen, today, we officially open the floodgates of new content for the rest of the year. What do I mean by that? By the way, today I should say is Thursday, August 19th, 2021. And of course, I am DSP, and I welcome you here to my first of two gameplay streams for today, which is a new release stream. And the point I'm making here is that we are going to have literally new releases every single week, maybe with 1 or 2 weeks of exception, but most of the time, between now and the end of the year, alright, every year, there's going to be new content. There's going to be fun new stuff going on. Every single week. And it's pretty crazy in that regard. It didn't look like there'd actually be that much new content for a while there, because we didn't have enough information. Because it looked like with COVID and everything that all games have been delayed or whatever. And then as the year kind of populated and the game release schedule kind of filled in, you're like, oh, wait a minute, what? And you start looking at the calendar, you're like, holy macaroni. Like literally, every week, new release. And that's exciting. To be frank here, as a content creator, I definitely enjoy having a big plethora of new releases with you guys to play. It's refreshing, it's fun to have tons of new stuff on the horizon. So I hope that you guys are excited, like I am, for all this new content and new fun, okay? That being said, today we're actually going to be doing one of the most unique things, I feel, in this whole, crazy gaming marathon. Today we're playing a unique game that was first announced a couple years back, and when it was announced at E3, it blew me away. I was like, wow, this looks like a completely unique and interesting game that I would absolutely be interested in playing once it finally comes out. Over the years that this game's been developed, we found out more and more about how interesting it would be now that it has a full voice acting cast of professional actors. James McAvoy, Daisy Ridley, and Willem Dafoe, the voice acting cast for the game, which is outstanding. 3 good actors. I mean, Willem Dafoe has done so many great movies, and he's actually done video game stuff too. Remember Beyond Two Souls, where he played the doctor, and he did a really good job? So I'm pretty excited for what this game is. Now, for those of you who don't know what 12 minutes is, allow me to explain, okay? 12 minutes is an incredibly unique premise. The entire game takes place within one room, okay? There's a man and a woman. I guess they're married. We don't know yet. We didn't play it yet, but the assumption is they're married. They get into an argument, all right? And it seems like some personal drama is unfolding during this argument. Don't know exactly what it is. We're going to find out today. But as this drama is unfolding, all of a sudden, a man breaks into the room, murders them both. And that would be the end of the game, except this is an incredibly unique game. It's basically like a murder mystery Groundhog Day. If you didn't see the movie Groundhog Day, shame on you. Go see it immediately. One of the best comedies of the 1980s. Well, actually, I think it was it might have been late 1980s or 1990s. I can't remember if it was early 1990s. But anyway, amazing movie. Anyway, the premise here is that essentially the room resets. And now you know what's going to happen. And what you need to do is try to control the outcome of what's going on in the room to get clues about what the heck is happening. Who is this man who breaks in and kills the man and the woman? Why are the man and the woman fighting? Is it related to the guy breaking in? What is going on? And apparently, depending on how things go in the game, it could either be pretty long if you're trying to do like almost like detective work, or I guess it could be shorter if you get lucky. Like, I don't really understand if it's possible to like get lucky and stumble upon the solution and turbo through the game or not. Okay? But I guess we're going to find out. And like I said, the voice acting cast is outstanding. It's basically purely narrative based. And that's cool, man. We're going to have some cool murder mystery investigations. Now, to be honest with you guys, games like this, I feel this game is going to be right up my alley. Here's why. I love murder mysteries. They're some of my favorite stories and movies. And so to have a game that's essentially an interactive murder mystery, I'm like stoked for this. And this is also likely and arguably one of the most unique things I've ever played in my history as a content creator. Like, I can't even think of another game that's been anything like this before, right? So, I'm very excited to see how this game pans out today. I really am. I hope that it ends up being entertaining and fun. We may do well today and get really far into the mystery. We may do terribly and learn nothing. But you know what? As long as we have a good time, I feel it's okay, right? As long as we're having a good time with it. So let's see how it goes today. I really have no clue how this stream will pan out. It's always awesome. As someone who's been doing this for 13 years, it's awesome when I get to say, today we're doing something completely different and it's something I've never done before. That's awesome because after 13 years of doing the same kind of deal, playing games and sharing those experiences with you guys, it's rare these days when we actually get to play a completely unique experience. Okay? And so I'm very excited to see this experience pan out here live on my stream and see how you guys react to the game, as well as me. Okay? So I really am pumped. I hope you guys are too. I mean, strap in for something completely unique and different and hopefully good. You know, that's the thing is when you play something completely unique and different, you're taking a chance, right? This is not my comfort zone. This is not what I would usually do. And so it is a little risky. Like, geez, it's something that's going to resonate with the audience. It's something that's going to resonate with me and I'm going to enjoy at length or whatever. And I guess we'll find out. Spaghetti says, well, maybe the last one was Death Stranding. No, I would argue we just played Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's completely different from anything, you know, that I would normally do. It was something totally outside of my comfort zone. And I would argue that's turned out well, although admittedly, it's not the most riveting game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely is fun, but it's definitely a relaxing situation. It's not a epic, full of action experience. It's just basically touring the world and seeing some cool landscapes and landmarks and things like that. So, this is the complete opposite. This is going to be a really good story, right? Which is the whole point. An amazing story. So, we'll see what happens. I'm, again, really pumped. And I would ask this, guys. I know we have moderators here today. Thank you for the moderators who are here already. Please, no spoilers, since the game is obviously mostly story-based. We need to keep spoilers as far out of here as possible. So please, no spoilers. If I see any spoilers, you're going to get banned. All right? I'm just being honest here. Now, speaking of story, later tonight, today, I guess we could call today Story Day or Narrative Day because, my God, later tonight, we're basically doing it again. Later tonight, it is the conclusion of Last Stop, which wait a minute. Isn't 12 minutes Annapurna Interactive? And so is Last Stop. So I guess today's Annapurna Day. I'm pretty sure everything I'm doing today is from Annapurna Interactive. Interesting. I didn't even realize that until just this moment I made that correlation. I'm pretty sure they're both the same company. So yeah, tonight we're going to finish up the narrative-based game Last Stop. A game that has been absolutely crazy since I started playing it. One of the most zany narrative-based games I've ever played. This game is all over the place. It's got sci-fi and supernatural undertones. It's got murders. It's got evil bitches. It's got everything. Seriously. And I have no idea how this is going to end tonight with Last Stop. It's so crazy that I don't even know where they're going with the conclusion of the game at all. Like, I have no idea how it's going to end. So I hope you will join me later tonight on the late stream for Last Stop. That's 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, by the way. Shout out to Monk. Monk actually is the first contributor of the day. Just did a £2 super chat. Said big ups, Phil and family. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Monk. I might as well just get you up on the leaderboard now. Why not, right? There we go. Thank you, Monk. Okay. Tomorrow, we're doing stuff completely different again. Because tomorrow is the premiere of Ghost of Tsushima, the expansion. The expansion is called the Ghost of Ikishima, or Iki Island, I guess it's called. And what this is, which is pretty interesting, is a whole new island to explore in the game. Okay? Really interesting. A whole new island. New story, new content, new combat, all new shit. And obviously that's exciting. Ghost of Tsushima was one of my favorite games of last year. It was actually number 2 on my Games of the Year list countdown. So obviously, I'm excited for the expansion starting tomorrow. The expansion supposedly is going to be 20 hours long if you do everything. If you do all the side content and everything, it's supposedly 20 hours long. Okay, I don't know how much truth there will be to that, depending on, you know, all the side content and how long it takes me to do it and everything. But if there's shrines, if there's animals, if there's all that stuff from the first game, then likely, yeah, it's going to take me a while to beat it. Probably a week or two on and off playing it in order to complete it, okay? So I'm excited for that, obviously. I hope you guys are too. By the way, thank you, Monk, for yet another super chat, another pound super chat. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Yakko Mighty just asked me, he says, do you think I should get the expansion for PS4 or wait till I get a PS5? Man, you know, I would get it for PS4. Reason being, when you get something new like this that's narrative-based and interesting, you probably want to play it right away. I mean, sure, if you wait for a PS5 to come to be able to be available, I'm sure the game will run better on PS5. But outside of that, you know it's going to be the same story, the same gameplay. I mean, slightly better graphics probably isn't that big of a deal. Just being honest, especially with a lot of people who cannot get their hands on the next-gen consoles, I don't see the benefit of holding off on games right now. Just being honest, like, I don't think that it makes sense to hold off on playing a game you're very interested in that you could play on PS4 or Xbox One. Like, why wait? Just play it now. Just play it now and enjoy it. At least that's my take. You can disagree if you want, but I think it's worth it to play it now, and that way you don't have to wait, right? Why wait? Okay, then. So that's tomorrow. I'm excited for that. Although, excuse me, admittedly, I'm a little nervous because I want to be sure that it works. I want to be sure that I'm able to, I want to be sure that you're able to transfer your save over easily from PS4. From what I'm understanding, what you need to do, you need to upload your PS4 save to the cloud. Then you need to download your PS4 Ghost of Tsushima save from the cloud, okay? And you need to put it onto your PS5 as a game save file. Then, I guess what you need to do is boot up, well, buy and install this upgrade, okay? You buy and install the Game of the Year edition, which includes the DLC. Then you boot it, and I guess from the main menu of the game, you're supposed to be able to import the game save. I hope it works, and what I mean by that is I know I did upload my game files from Ghost of Tsushima last year. I made sure that those game files did get uploaded just in case something like this happened in the future. But, like, my PS4 Pro is in the closet, completely unhooked, you know, in storage right now. I've kept it purposely in case I had any issues with my PS5. I've purposely kept it for a reason just like this, okay? If I had sold my PS4 at this point and the game file didn't work, essentially I'd be fucked. Like, seriously, I'd be fucked. Imagine that, having to start from scratch. So I'm glad that I purposely saved it just for a reason like this. Alright? But honestly, considering that the PS5 has had 0 issues, the PS5 really has had no problems, I'm thinking once I transfer a game file over like this, I can probably sell it. Or trade it in for credit or something. Because I've been, you know, again, I've been paranoid about what happens if a game file doesn't transfer. But anyway, hopefully we have no issues. I don't want to have to hook the damn thing up again. And probably the thing's going to need a million updates. And then I'm going to have to manually upload the game file or whatever. So hopefully this works. Hopefully this is not some convoluted issue. Alright? So I guess we'll see. As I start this game up tomorrow, if it works or not, I hope it does. Okay, I'm actually going to buy it and install it overnight, so it's preloaded for tomorrow. So yeah, Ghost of Tsushima continues tomorrow. Alright, if one more person says Snowcrawl was banned, I'm just going to ban you First of all, it's none of your fucking business if anyone is banned in this chat to ask a question. And no, he wasn't banned at all, so shut the fuck up. I see like 20 people talking about it in chat. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, you're annoying as shit. God damn. Trying to put on a fun stream, trying to talk about important stuff. I gotta listen to your fucking bullshit. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. God damn it, man. Annoying little kids. Seriously, you act like little fucking 5-year-olds sometimes. Everyone's here to chill and have a good time with a new game today. Snow Carl here with Snow Carl band. Snow Carl. Who the fuck is talking about Snow Carl? It's my fucking stream, stupid. Shut up. God damn it, man. Grow up. Okay. Sorry. I was a little excited. Okay. Alright. For anyone who is watching my playthrough of Last Stop, do not read that super chat. I just banned the guy. I read the first 4 words, and it seemed to be a spoiler. I was like, okay, bye-bye, and I banned him. So just so you know, I banned the motherfucker. Stupid idiot. Okay. By the way, thanks for the $10 super chat, you fucking idiot, who just got banned and didn't spoil anything. What an idiot. Okay. By the way, Rob is here today. He tipped me $4.20. Says, actually, 12 minutes is in one apartment. You have the ability to switch between the rooms. Oh, I didn't even know that. See, when I watched the trailer, what was it, 2 years ago or whatever, it didn't seem like that. It seems like you were kind of stuck in the same room. But that's cool. If there's other rooms to investigate and stuff, I actually like that. Oh, this is going to be good. I'm excited for today, man. I love unique games. I really feel in the modern gaming landscape, all right, they don't take enough risks. They just don't. There's too many games that are the same fucking game over and over, or the same genre with just a twitch here, or a tweak here, a twitch here. You know what I'm saying? I am very excited to play something very different. All right? So I hope you guys are excited for this today. Good stuff. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I'm really excited for Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow. It was one of my favorite games of last year. Epic story, great graphics, fun gameplay, chill vibes on the streams. And the other cool thing about all this is, it's going to be on PS5. PS5 is the better edition. Apparently, they've remastered the graphics and everything to run incredibly well. So that's really cool to know that it's actually coming out on with better graphics. It's supposed to be 60 frames per second, which in reality, I don't think the game even needs. But it should be pretty sweet. So excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow night is my weekly throwback session to Street Fighter. Every Friday night we do old school Street Fighter, which is cool. On Saturday, I'll continue on with 12 minutes. And Saturday night, I'm actually going to do a stream of Hades. Sunday, it's going to be the continuation of the Ghost of Tsushima expansion. And I'm going to pair that with my weekly nightly session of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And this week, we're doing some interesting stuff. We're actually going to be doing Buenos Aires, Argentina. Then we're going to try out like Disneyland, Disney World, Universal Studios, that kind of stuff, like touristy stuff from above. And then we're going to be doing Seattle, which people have been asking for a while. I'll be able to fly over Seattle and show you all the touristy stuff, like the Space Needle, the Pacific Science Center. When we can go downtown, I can show you the monorail that goes through the city. You can go to the Pike Place Market and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. It's good stuff. All right, so exciting weekend coming up. I hope you guys are excited. New content, new games, and good fun times, my friends. Very nice. All right, now, to follow up on something that started yesterday, this week, ladies and gentlemen, I am introducing new hats to my stream. Allow me to explain, all right? Every day when I stream, you guys have the ability to contribute. I am a person who is independently funded by you. I do not have any sponsorships or partnerships with anyone. My primary source of income is you guys crowdfunding the streams as they happen, okay? And I appreciate anyone who contributes in any way. I consider it going above and beyond being a standard stream viewer. If you do support the streams in any manner like that, I appreciate anyone who contributes. It's all about people, giving a little and it adding up, and, that's how I'm able to continue to do what I love for a living, okay? So that being said, there are many ways you can contribute to the streams. You can become a channel member. When you become a member to the channel, you get many different benefits by joining, including a highlighted name in the stream chat, the ability to ignore the slow mode rules of 10 seconds between messages. You get a cool chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter. And by the way, in just a couple short months here, some people will actually be upgrading to the 6-month badges, which is pretty sweet. And you get emotes. Right now there's 19 of them, and the more members we get, the more emotes unlock. Okay? So, pretty awesome, no? Please consider becoming a member. We're trying to hit 275 members by the end of this month. Being that today is the beginning of new release content pretty much constantly for the rest of the month, I would assume today we're going to bring in some more viewers and members that normally we would not have. So please consider joining if you have not yet. Okay? You could do a super chat or a super sticker. These are ways that you can contribute straight through YouTube itself. If you do that, you get a highlighted message in the stream chat. I do a shout out for any contribution as long as it's not, derogatory or breaking the stream rules like spoilers and shit like that. I'm appreciative of everyone who goes out of their way to contribute. I really am. So thank you in advance if you do contribute. I'm going to give you a shout out whether you're a member or you do a super chat or if you tip me. Let's talk about tipping because tipping is considered the best way to contribute to the stream. When you tip me, those are funds that I can use immediately for important things like paying bills. Okay? Excuse me. Oh my goodness, excuse me. But yeah, if you do tip me, I could use that immediately for something important. And I appreciate those who tip me because that's how I pay for bills, how I pay for games. When I go grocery shopping, all that stuff is paid for via the tips that I get during the live stream. So I'm really appreciative of those who do tip me live during a stream. You can tip me either by typing !tip into the stream chat, or you can just look at the description of the stream and there's a link there to tip me. Okay? Now, because tips are the best way to contribute, I have reward tiers in place, a way to say thank you for those who tip. If we raise $50 in total tips on today's stream, I will put on my pair of Gunner glasses. All right? Which looks kind of silly. If we raise $100 in tips, I will put on a vest of your choice. And the choices for today are as follows. The red vest, the denim vest, the camo vest, and the golden vest. Those are the choices for today. Some people really like the platinum vest and might say, well, why not platinum? Because I wore that yesterday. We just wore it the day before. I go for variety. I don't want to do the same thing every single day. Okay? Now, the new reward that is in effect, if we hit the entirety of the tips goal, which is $150 total on this stream, okay? You will be able to choose a hat for me to wear. This week I added 4 new hats to the rotation for variety purposes. You guys were asking me for variety in the hats, so I'm giving it to you, okay? What are they? Well, I'm not going to spoil because 3 of these hats you guys have never seen before, so I'm not going to outright tell you what they are. What I will say is, I'll give you some hints, okay? The hints are as follows. Camo, digital, white. And just so you know, these are not necessarily the actual colors of the hats. These are hints as to what the hats are, okay? Just so you know. All right, so, yes, if we do hit the total tips goal for the stream, $150, you guys will be able to vote on what hat to see in the stream today, okay? Fair enough? And they're all new. You haven't seen any of them yet. So it'll be pretty interesting to see what they are and how you react to them, okay? Now, I will say this. In reaction to yesterday and the hat reveal that I did on stream yesterday, the hat that I revealed was a military-style hat, all right? Pretty generic. Couldn't really be associated with anything. I purposely chose a hat that I found on Amazon that had no association with anything. I purposely made sure that it was neutral color, meaning it was blue and red. It doesn't match the military colors of anything. I purposely made sure it didn't have any emblems or insignias on it that would be offensive. No wings, no skull, nothing like that. Essentially what I wanted to do was get a hat that kind of looked like M. Bison's hat from Street Fighter, but didn't look too similar to anything from real life. Okay? I feel like I did that. But of course, scumbag shitheads immediately turn stuff into something that it's not. So I revealed this hat yesterday, and everyone, oh, Nazi hat, Nazi hat, Nazi hat. Hitler, Hitler, Nazi hat, Nazi hat, Nazi hat. Okay? These same idiots would literally say that any hat that's military related is a Nazi hat. Because that's what they do. They stretch it. If I had revealed a white version of the hat, typically a white version of the hat is more associated with, say, aviation or a boat. The idiots would have said, oh, Phil is the captain of the Titanic, the sinking ship that is his dreams, and it goes down and under, blah, 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 blah. See what I mean? They will do whatever to basically be fucking assholes. Seriously. They'll lie and be dickheads about it just to stretch the truth for their own stupid purposes. In fact, most of them yesterday who wanted to make fun of it, they edited it so that they changed the color. They basically made it monochrome. And then they were like, oh, look, that hat's the same as a Nazi hat. And then they would show like a monochrome color picture of a Nazi. The hat's completely different, but because it's monochrome, they act like it's the same color when it's not. Okay? They're shitheads. So the truth of the matter is some of the memes were actually quite funny. I actually thought some of them were really funny. You know, but it's stupid because, of course, it's defamatory. People are trying to act like it's truthful. It's one thing, you're like, okay, here's a joke. Phil looked silly, right? Versus, oh, look, Phil's actually racist. Like, what? No. But here you go. Like, this is what I mean. They twist the truth to act like it's something that it's not for their own fucking stupid purposes. So, the hat is still going to be in the rotation. Am I able to show off the hat? Of course I am. Hold on a second. Hold on. Because it's under all the other hats. See? Here it is. It's blue. I don't know if you can see. It's blue and red. It's got a star. And again, no insignias that could be associated with any real military group or presence. There's no wings. There's no skull. I know both of those typically could be associated with like Nazi party stuff. No swastika, nothing. It's generic as shit. It's like the most generic hat on purpose so that people couldn't make that association. But of course they do anyway because they're dumbasses. Okay? Well, the reason someone said it looks black, that's because of the camera. Look, see, yeah, see, it's blue. It's actually not even dark blue. It's more like a navy blue. But the camera picks it up in a certain way. But it's definitely navy blue and red. Okay? Stupid. Anyway. Again, make mountains out of molehills, right? But anyway, that was the hat that I revealed yesterday. And so just so you guys know, to clarify, that's what it was. You know, nothing stupid like these idiots like to make it out to be. And yes, that hat will absolutely be in the rotation moving forward for hats. It will be. Okay? Not today, because I want to reveal the other 3 hats. But once all the hats have been revealed, yes, that will be in the rotation of hats that are possible on my streams. Okay? Oh my goodness, excuse me. Whew. Okay. Arcus says actually looks more like a Soviet hat than a Nazi hat. He does it? I wouldn't even know. Again, that's not my intention. You know, I'm trying to get a hat that's just kind of a silly costume hat that looks silly. And so, for example, when I play Street Fighter on Friday, right, I would almost guarantee people are going to want to see that hat because it looks like M. Bison's hat. Pick the hat and pick M. Bison and play with M. Bison for a while, right? That was kind of the point. But these people are idiots. You know, they're complete dunces. They're mouth-drooling morons. And they spin everything to say whatever they want. Because they're morons, okay? So anyway, that's the first hat. 3 other hats, again, to remind you. Camo, digital, white. Those are the 3 hats that I have left to reveal, all right? And then what we'll do is, once they've all been revealed... oh, yeah, Ali Corney says those are actually the Indian Army colors, like the Army of India. I didn't even know that. With Drede says, I actually thought it would look more like a police hat till I saw stupid memes. Yeah, you know, these idiots. What are you going to do? Alright, so, yes, I'm excited today to see if we'll hit a tips goal and see if we'll see a new hat. It would be awesome if we did, because the tips goal obviously helps me out tremendously. And then to reveal these new hats that I got for this stream would be awesome. Okay, so please consider contributing. If you are going to contribute, I would argue that contributing via tips is a better option today, so we can see a new hat. However, I certainly will not coerce you to do it at anything. You know, however you want to contribute is much greatly appreciated. Everything helps me out. You know, memberships and super chats help me in the long term. Tips help me in the short term. Okay? Okay. All right. Oh, here we go. So, ban these idiots. Here's one right here. Fuck you. Okay. All right. Oh my god. People are crazy. All right. So that's that. Now normally during this segment I would talk a little bit about game news. There really isn't much game news to talk about. I will say rest in peace to Sonny Chiba, who passed away today at the age of 82. For those who don't recognize the name, Sonny Chiba is actually one of the longest running martial arts actors in history. He was in so many notable movies over the years, the Street Fighter and stuff like that. That's right, the actual game series Street Fighter, which borrowed its name from the movie Street Fighter. He was the guy who actually starred in Street Fighter back in the day. So he passed away, and that's pretty sad. He actually died of all fucking shitty things, of COVID complications. That really sucks ass. So rest in peace to Sonny Chiba, epic actor. Check out some of his stuff. A really epic martial arts actor. But outside of that, there's really not that much going on in game news today. I think everyone's excited about 12 minutes, and then tomorrow about the Ghost of Tsushima expansion. That's really the big news right now. So, outside of that, there's really not much to talk about. So I won't waste a ton of time here gabbing about nothing. How'd he die? Like I said, COVID complications. It sucks. He fucking caught COVID, and because he was elderly, he's 82 years old, he couldn't recover from it. Fucking sucks ass, man. It sucks ass to lose an epic actor like that to fucking COVID, you know? Pokemon news? No, I still don't know about the Pokemon news. I'm not paying any attention. All I'm seeing is everyone complaining on fucking social media about Pokemon constantly. It never stops. No matter what happens with Pokemon, people are still complaining about Pokemon on social media. It never ends. So now the complaint is, okay, so there's information about the new game coming out next year. It's called, what's it called? Pokemon Legends Arcanus or something like that. I don't remember the name of it. But they're like, oh, look, epic open world, new Pokemon. Oh, the graphics look like a PS3 launch game, man. This game sucks shit, man. Like, I'm so tired of trying to follow Pokemon trends. Because the Pokemon trends, like, people are so negative about Pokemon. It's like, dude, a new Pokemon game's coming out. It looks interesting. Open world roaming, actually controlling the trainer in a way other than just throwing the Pokeball around. There's other action-based stuff to the game. So they're actually advancing the gameplay a little bit. Kind of interesting. Oh, the game looks like a PS3 game, man. This game sucks shit, man. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know why people... I am always excited about Pokemon news. And then everyone's so negative on the internet about it. I'm like, geez, man, I'm glad I'm not in that community. I could not be in a community that's constantly toxic and negative about something, you know? I don't know why people are like that. With Dre Day says, the Pokemon games still sell like hotcakes. They get great reviews despite the complainers on social media. Which is fine. This is good, right? As long as the game has an audience, I guess it doesn't matter how many people fucking whine about it. Anyway, outside of that, like I said, I'm not really aware of much else going on in gaming news. I don't know if anyone has any stories or anything that you'd like me to bring up or talk about. Maybe if you have a topic to discuss in gaming news, I'd certainly be interested to talk about that. Okay? All right. In the meantime, let's go ahead and let's do shout-outs. I've already shouted out Rob's tip. Thank you, Rob, for that tip. I appreciate that. Monk actually had done a $2 super chat. So what about wigs? For now, I'm not going to be wearing wigs. I think that's kind of silly. And quite frankly, wearing a hat that's meant to be worn an extended period by a normal human. And I mean like a hat that is actually comfortable on the head. That's one thing. But wearing a wig is pretty intrusive, I would argue. A wig probably would make my head sweat. Probably make me uncomfortable on a gameplay stream that otherwise I'm supposed to be trying to stay comfortable and concentrate on a game and interacting with you guys, you see? So, a wig, not really considering it right now. Unless I could find a way that's comfortable, I don't think I would. I'm just going for hats, okay? Okay. So thank you very much, Monk, for the super chat. So the next tip is from Ansa Kamaru, who tipped me $1.50. Says, I'm excited to join you in your playthrough of 12 minutes. I had it downloaded and everything, but a spoiler ruined it for me? Oh, I didn't even see a spoiler. What are you talking about? I didn't even know the spoiler that was in the chat is, that was a fucking spoiler from, or not, excuse me, that was a super chat. That was a spoiler for Last Stop. Yeah, that was a spoiler for Last Stop. And I immediately closed it, so I didn't even see it. Like, I saw the name. I was like, as soon as I saw the name, I was like, I know this is going to be a shithead trying to spoil it. So I closed it. But I didn't see any spoiler for 12 minutes. Thank God. If there was one, I apologize, everyone. I didn't see it. But, yeah, like I said, no spoilers. Spoilers will immediately be taken care of by the moderation staff and or me, but hopefully the moderation staff, so that way I don't get spoiled either. Okay? My apologies. I did not see a spoiler. I hope there was no spoiler for 12 minutes in the chat. Okay. Snow Carl took $1.50. Now, the thing is, I don't even know if this is the real Snow Carl or not. At all. And basically, he just said a bunch of fucked up stuff. I'm not even kidding you. He's telling me that the trolling that I got yesterday, people insulting me on the internet, calling me a Nazi, oh, that's karma, because I treated him harshly yesterday on the stream. So, I don't know if this is really Snow Carl or not. If that's the real Snow Carl, that's one of the most fucked up things I've probably ever heard in my life. So let me get this straight. You misbehaved on my stream yesterday, right? You came here, the first thing you said on my stream was something toxic and negative and hurtful. I called you out on it. Okay? And then you're going to tell me I was in the wrong for calling you out on it and I deserve to be called a Nazi. So I'm just going to argue this probably is not the real Snow Carl. I'm going to argue it's not. Because people are saying he's not in the stream. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty fucked up. So as you can see, it's pretty messed up how people try to get other people in trouble, right? Pretty messed up. That you try to impersonate someone and get them in trouble, right? So there you go. Dead Dove 100 did a $4.20 tip and says, good luck with 12 minutes today. I've heard good things about it. Apparently you can combine items in the game. Oh. See, since the game has had such limited coverage on the internet, like really it's been very little talk about it when it comes to the actual gameplay elements. It's interesting to find out it's going to have all this stuff. I'm excited. I think this is going to be so unique, man. I'm really excited for this. Okay. Thank you, Dead Dove, for the tip. Butterfly Hazard just did a super chat and says, have a good stream. It's stressful times in general. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of really stressful stuff going on in the world, to say the least, right? To say the fucking least. The world is pretty crazy right now. So that's why I like doing these streams, man. Hopefully these streams are a great escape for everyone. Hopefully everyone can sit back and relax. Butterfly. What happened? When a Butterfly Hazard. Okay. I couldn't find it. Butterfly. What? Ah! That's not a Z. An X is not a Z. Those are very different letters. Okay. Thank you, Butterfly Hazard. Anzu Kamaru did another $1.50 tip and says, oh, I thought that was actually a stream for, our spoiler for 12 minutes. No, it was not. That was for Last Stop. That was an asshole trying to spoil Last Stop. And like I said, thank God I nipped it in the butt when I saw it. I was like, oh, I see it. Boop. Gone. I didn't read it or nothing. I was like, good shit. Okay. Brian tipped me $1.50. He says, why don't you buy famous gaming character headgear, like a Mario hat, a Ryu headband? No one can say anything if they remember you have gaming headgear from old pre-orders. I haven't had that Ryu headband in years. That used to be something I used as like an ornament on my Christmas tree. And then, it's been gone for years and years. I have no fucking clue where that thing is. I don't have a Mario hat, nor do I want to wear a giant cartoony Mario hat. The point is that I wear hats that are real hats that humans wear. Humans don't wear giant cartoonish fucking Mario hats every day. That's not comfortable. That's intrusive. You understand? Like, I don't understand why this is such a complex concept to people. I'm not wearing a giant fucking stuffed Yoshi head because it's intrusive. It makes me uncomfortable. I can't concentrate on what I'm doing because I'm sweating because there's a giant stuffed animal stuck to my fucking head. Mario hats are giant, ridiculous, intrusive hats. They're not normal hats. Oh my god. People are just ridiculous. They just want to complain. Whine, complain, whine, complain. Oh, you did something that you were directly asked to do by your viewing audience to improve your streams? Whine, complain. Oh my god. Yikes. Yikes! Anyway, I'm just going to ignore the whining and complaining, and I'm going to have a good time today. Alright? Just so you know, I'm not going to play your game. I'm not going to listen to the nonsense. No matter what hat I wear, people would be like, why didn't you wear this hat? Why didn't you do this? Well, I don't know. Because I'm not perfect, okay? Because I'm a flawed human. And I can't do everything perfectly every moment of every day. I'm a disappointment to you and everyone. Oh my god. Ridiculous. Kagome says, this is why I don't talk so much, because of shit like this. Well, Kagome, I'm sorry. I mean that too. Like, you and I, we're here for chill fun, right? We're here to just relax and have a good time. And you get this shit. You're like, dude, whine, complain. Not good enough. Whine and complain. Always. It's like I said. I'll say it again because this is an incredibly truthful statement. You can please some of the people some of the time. Excuse me. I screwed it up. I screwed up the statement. Let me try this again. Boy, that was bad. You can please some of the people all of the time. You can please all of the people some of the time. But you cannot please everyone all the time. It's not possible. No matter what you do, no matter how much you try, you can't have everyone happy. You know? All I can do is try my best. I hope that the hats that I have, of which 3 have not even been freaking revealed yet, are entertaining to you. I hope that this addition to the streams will add to some of the streams quality for you. This is exactly what people asked for, so I'm giving you what people wanted. So I hope that it's good for you. Really. Like, I try, you know, and I want people to enjoy the streams and think that they're silly and fun. Okay? Shout out to Swagnito, who has just done a pretty significant tip of $20. He said, I just caught up with Last Stop. That game's crazy. How'd you discover it? I'm assuming it's Game Pass. Kind of cool how it exposes you to these type of games. Exactly right. I didn't even know this game existed. I had never heard of this game before. Like, 0 mentions, nothing. No one mentioned it in my chat. I was checking game releases. I didn't see anything about it at all. I didn't even know it existed. And then when we were doing some of the Game Pass exploration streams, where I was basically just going through Game Pass to see what was available, I saw it there, said Last Stop. I said, what's that? And I clicked on it, and it said Annapurna Interactive. I said, that name's very familiar to me. That sounds like, you know, a studio that I've played games from before. And I read the description, and the description was like, you know, unique narrative-based game. You play as 3 different people in different scenarios, and this crazy supernatural stuff is going on. And I was like, that sounds cool. Let's give it a shot. So it was one of the games that I added as a kind of a play later game, and then when we got a chance, I gave it a shot. And man, I was glad that I did. Crazy interesting. Like, seriously, I like games that are different like that. Games that have uniqueness to them. So it's good stuff. So thank you, Swagnito. $20 tip. That is excellent. That jumps us right up to $30 total in tips, which is much appreciated. Thank you. Okay. What? Annapurna was established in 1975. How was a game development studio established before video game development was even mainstream? There were video games in 1975, but there were blips and bloops on PCs and shit. You know what I mean? Like, Annapurna could be a mountain, but they're also a game development studio. Yeah. LP101 is in a super chat and says, drop your pants, Phil. All right, I'm dropping them right now, and I've dropped my pants. There we go. Ooh, it's chilly in here. Air conditioner on when your pants are dropped. That's actually quite chilling. Yeah. All right, I'm pulling them back up. All right. I pull my pants back up now. Very good. Okay. Anything else you guys like to talk about? Any other topics? Anything else? I'm just curious because we're actually a little on the earlier side today, which is surprising, especially considering the considering the situation and everything. Why not a Seattle Kraken baseball cap? Because I do not care about sports. I really don't. Like, I don't care about them at all. I wouldn't wear Mariners or Kraken or nothing. I just... Wait a minute. Kraken? Kraken's not a baseball team. I guess you're saying the type of cap is called a baseball cap. I was going to say the Kraken is the new hockey team they got here. Sonic Fighter? What happened? Did I miss a super chat from Sonic Fighter? He says, my super chat with tears. I don't see a super chat. Sonic Fighter, there's no super chat from... Oh, wait! Oh my god, it was 32 minutes ago. Dude, I'm really sorry, Sonic Fighter. You know what it is? Your super chat came right before that fucking asshole troll who was spoiling. So I'm really sorry I missed it. I will now give you a shout out because now I see it. So Sonic Fighter 25 did a super chat and he says, I've been very interested in this game since I saw it a couple years ago. Interestingly, I haven't seen many playthroughs on YouTube, so thanks for playing. Because to my knowledge, they did not allow early playthroughs. The embargo didn't lift till today. So people were able to play it early, but were not able to reveal the contents of the game until today. And the game didn't even release digitally until like 10 a.m. So the game wasn't even able to be played by the common person until 2 hours ago. So that's why. And that's a great thing, I know. Especially a narrative-based game. You don't want to be fucking spoiled on it. So that's a good thing. Awesome. Do I listen to Jamaican music? No. I don't think I listen to Jamaican music. Does Sonic Fighter go on the board? Well, technically Sonic Fighter actually did that super chat a half an hour ago. And I have the last super chatter up as on the board, so no. And I apologize again. That's totally my fault. Like I said, the stupid asshole was trying to spoil for everyone, so I completely missed it when it happened. And I'm very sorry about that. I'll take responsibility for the miss. Rasta hat? I don't actually have that hat. That's because someone says, what about a Rasta hat? You have an emote of you in a Rasta hat. Now, I don't have a Rasta hat. If I did, that would be kind of silly. But no, I don't actually own a Rasta hat. That hat is not real. That was actually photoshopped on me for that emote. Mind of the Bees has just tipped me $10 and says, are you following the abandoned game debacle? There's a lot of mystery around the game and the developer. Apparently that developer made a bunch of games that were canceled for random reasons. A lot of people think it's actually Kojima doing crazy marketing. Do I really believe that for the past, like, ridiculous long years that Kojima had a fake shadow company that purposely canceled games over and over just so he could use this for viral marketing for his games today? No. I don't believe that at all. I'm not saying that there's no tie-in. Very well, maybe this company was hired by Kojima to do something like this, but there's absolutely no way this company was Kojima from the start. That would be incredible folly to believe that, I think. Seriously. I just... I don't know why anyone would think that's an insane stretch to say that this has been Kojima since day one, this company, when it's been around for so long. Oh my god, excuse me. That's absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry, guys. Ali Corny says Kojima's boring. I don't get why people like him. See, I think that Kojima is someone... You know who... I mean, I know this will be a crazy comparison. And please don't take this word for word. I feel like Kojima is kind of like a Quentin Tarantino of game development. Alright? And what I mean by that is, like, he makes completely unique, quirky stuff that has a really dedicated fan base. I'm not saying he's like Quentin Tarantino at all. With the content that he pumps out. It's not Tarantino-esque. What I'm saying is, you know what I mean? Like, he's that kind of developer, that kind of director, where he always makes games that are kind of this certain style, and people really like that style. So you know, they become kind of big fans of it. You see what I'm saying? And I don't find him boring at all. I think that he has really unique ideas. I think that he has the ability to think of some really awesome stories and plots. The problem is the execution. Like, the story of Death Stranding is outstanding. I think it's one of the best game stories I've ever experienced. It's one of the most unique stories. It's well written. The characters are really good. You know what I'm saying? The problem is the game is boring. The game he made to implement his story is boring. And even though that was on purpose, if you actually listen to Kojima, he says, well, that was on purpose because I was trying to relay this kind of feeling with the audience or whatever. That's great, but the whole point of a game is to have fun. And if you're suffering through insufferably boring gameplay just to get to another story segment to have some fun, I mean, that kind of misses the point of the game. You see? So, anyway, that's my take on the whole situation there. But anyway, no, I really don't believe that it's always been Kojima, man. You didn't know that company was always Kojima? Because it's not. That's pretty crazy to believe that Kojima set up a shadow company a long-ass time ago just so that later on he could virally market. I can't even speak because I'm so upset about this. So he could later on virally market something. That's baloney, man. There's no fucking way. I'm not saying that maybe along the way, maybe Kojima said, hey, here's a company that doesn't really do anything. Let me contact these guys and see if they'll do some viral marketing for me or whatever using their company. But I'm saying there's no way that was it from the beginning. No fucking way. Okay. Let's see here. So wait, did I update that? I did. $40 in total tips now. Yes. Did we get another super chat? I think we did. LP101 did another super chat and says, there's no... LP101, come on, man. What are you doing? What are you saying and what are you doing? You're being stupid. Come on. Stop being stupid. Stop that right now. That's ridiculous what you just said. I can't believe you would say something like that on my stream. I'm incredibly offended at you right now. Like, seriously, stop the nonsense. Stop this right now. I don't want to hear this. No, there's no way I could have seen the Vanguard reveal trailer. I was on this stream with you guys while it was revealed, so how could I have seen the reveal trailer? I was literally here on stream running a stream. So, and there's a Quake remaster that just came out. Did it really? Quake 1? Quake 1 is a good game, but admittedly, Quake 2, 3, Arena, much better games. Like, Quake 1 is cool. It really, it took Doom into the 3D era. And that was cool. But I really felt that, like, it was kind of a rough game. And I actually liked Quake 2 better, and Quake 3 Arena is one of the really super fun games. Gee, so we had quite a few things happen during the pre-stream here, huh? Quake Remaster came out, and then the trailer for Vanguard came out. Oh, yeah? Sexy Carl says you have all the Quakes in Game Pass. You can check them out. They just added them all? Just now? That's cool. Quake 2 I loved on PC. Quake 2 has a fucking insanely good soundtrack. Oh, apparently they've already been there for a long time. Oh. Okay. Alright. Anything else, guys, that I missed? Or anything else you want to talk about? Or shall we end the pre-stream and get started here? What do you think? So, okay, so the originals were available. Now they've added the remaster. Okay. End the pre-stream. Everyone says end it. Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's take a break. It'll be a little bit of a break. It's not going to be a super long break or anything. I'm going to use the bathroom. I recommend you guys, you know, get a drink or a snack. Use the restroom yourselves, whatever it is you need to do. And I shall return shortly. with the premiere. The exciting premiere of Last Stop. Should be fun. I'm excited to see what this game turns out to be. Last Stop. I meant to say 12 minutes. I said Last Stop. Can you tell I got Last Stop on the mind? I seriously have Last Stop stuck in my brain because it's such a weird game. I'm actually very excited to see how that ends tonight, too. Okay. All right, guys. I'll be back in a few. Thank you very much. See you in a bit.